Hey everybody, Jason John Murillo here, founder of Real Mastery Academy and the Transformational Experts Institute, and welcome to my 30-day video a day challenge, where I've given myself the challenge to shoot 30 videos in 30 days so that I can get better at delivering video-based content for you all. So, question for you. And by the way, I do have notes down here because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, and I want to really give you some good content tonight. So question for you, would you like to experience more joy, more strength, more vibrance, more passion, and more growth in your life? If not, definitely go ahead and scroll over to the next video where there's some really cute kitties like cuddling and meowing and all something like that. But if you are interested in what I just said, experiencing more growth, vibrance, passion in your life, then stay tuned. So in this video, I want to talk about doing what you love. Because here's how this came about for me. This past weekend was my daughter's birthday. It was her 8th birthday, and we had the most awesome father-daughter date. And she's so beautiful, and we had a great time, but we're both very similar. We love to be really energetic, and so what we did was one of our favorite activities. We went and did gymnastics together. So any of you who know me, yes, I still love doing gymnastics. I still love doing a lot of physical activities. Yes, I do front flips and back flips and bar work and all that kind of stuff. And we'll get to that in another video. But I had this realization during that time. One, that I love spending time with my daughter, of course, but I really loved our father-daughter date, and I want to do more of those. The second thing was that I really loved doing gymnastics. I mean, I've always known this, but I loved our time doing it and realized, man, I'd love to be doing more of this. So I wanted to ask you, have you experienced this? What are some things in your life that you'd love to be doing more of? Maybe you've gotten away from the hobby that you really enjoy doing, or some of your passions in life, or maybe you've gotten away from spending time with family or friends that you really love spending time with, who energize you, who nurture you, and who really increase the quality of your life. So what is this for you? Now the problem with this, if we're not doing these things or we don't have more of them, or when we discover, man, I'd love to be doing more of this, that does tell us something. It tells us we want more. And when we don't have it, the problem with this is that we're actually missing out on more of the joy, more of the strength, more of the vibrance, more of the growth that we could be having to live a passionate life. So if that's what you want, let's get real. So as always, and I'm going to be saying this on a regular basis, the problem you're experiencing is not the problem you have. We experience a problem and we have a challenge. So life is giving us a challenge, and it's challenging us to go deeper. It's challenging us to make a declaration, and it's challenging us to become the change that we want in our lives. So when I think about this challenge, I say, okay, what is my challenge? And my challenge then is to identify and remind myself of those activities and things that I love doing in my life. What are those things for me? And then begin to consider how I might prioritize my daily schedule, my weekly schedule, and my monthly, even my yearly schedule around doing more of the things that I really love doing in my life. Because what does that amount to? That kind of amounts to me loving my life more. And so, what is that for you? And why should we consider this? So why do we want to do this? Well, because we have an opportunity. So here's the opportunity. Very simply, we have the chance to experience, I'm going to say it over and over again, this is going to be the predominant message that you're hearing. We have the opportunity and the chance to experience more joy, more growth, more vibrance, more strength, more passion in our lives. Is this something you would like? If so, how badly would you want that? When was the last time you got one of these messages from yourself saying, man, I would love to do more of this in my life. I need more of that in my life. I have to make a change that allows me to love life a lot more. So we have a solution. And the solution that we can implement, and if you know me, I can be a little bit complicated, but this one's simple. The solution is do more of what you love. I'll say it again. Do more of what you love. Period. That's it. Just do it. A friend of mine just sent me a video today, and that was the message of the video. Just do it. You know, like Nike. But it's true. And so I'd like to give you 6 tips and 6 steps really to help you get started with just doing more of what you love in your life. And so tip number 1, get a sheet of paper. I'd like you to draw a line down the center, line across the top. You'll have 2 columns. Label one of the columns as drainers and label one of the columns as energizers. So you have drainers and energizers, and I'd like you to list out what are those activities that drain you, that sap you of your energy. I say sap, some people say zap. You freaking lose your energy. What is that for you? And then on your list of energizers, what are those things that energize you, that get your juices flowing, that turn you on, that make you want more, that make you feel strong? What are these things? And your next step then would be to decide upon ways to reduce your drainers and to increase your energizers. Now, it's possible sometimes that we have a lot of drainers that are actually presently requirements in our life or obligations in our life. And it's understandable if those are difficult to reduce right now. And I want you to know that if you can't even reduce right now any of your drainers, that's okay. Because you can still increase the quality of your life by at least increasing your energizers. And I want you to know that even if you increase your energizers by only 1, then you are generating more energy, more life source juice into your life that can increase the quality of your life. And when you do that, I guarantee you're going to want more. So you're going to find another way to increase your energy, and another way, and another way. And eventually along the way, your life will begin to shift, and you'll be able to realize, whoa, I can actually begin to drop drainers as well. So keep that in mind. Now, number 4, what's really important, and you've heard this before, is that the first sale is to ourselves. So you've got to sell yourself on this idea. You've got to tell yourself why this is going to be important to you. So list some of the benefits. So you've got energizers, drainers, here's the change you're going to make. Now, what are the benefits you expect to derive from making this shift in your life? List those out, and again, keep in mind, this is your why. This is why I'm doing this. This is the outcome I'm seeking. This is how I'm going to feel as a result of it. This is what my life will look like as a result of it. And the idea is that you're taking your life to another level. Now, it may be a very, very small incremental level, but if you look at the trajectory of your life, and you maybe heard or seen people talk about this, you could be going in one direction, and though it's a very small shift, by making a change, you only increase it by maybe a degree, let's say. You change as you go further and further out the trajectory and widen the gap between the future you could have had and the future you will have as a result of having made the change. So I just want to encourage you to really, really sell yourself on why you want to do this. Now, number 5, I'd like you to write out or think about very clearly what would be the cost of you not doing it. What is the cost of inaction? What's it costing you now? What's it going to cost you 5, 10 years from now? Really begin to get a sense of that and come to the conviction for yourself, number 6, where you decide that you cannot afford to not make this change. And it's a very simple one. You own yourself. You own your heart and your passion. You say, I'm going to do more of what I love in life. I'm going to do more gymnastics. I'm going to go roller skating more often. I'm going to spend more time with my daughter, more time with my family, my kids. I'm going to shift my priorities, even if it's slightly at first, so I can improve the quality of my lives, improve the quality of my life, and improve the quality of even of the lives of those with whom I interact and whom I share life. So I just want to ask you now to consider for yourself to decide to do it. So I hope this has helped you. If it's helped you, please like this video. If you think it can help somebody else, please share this video. If you'd like more information on how to live your most significant life, come on over to my website, www.jasonjohnmurillo.com, and you'll find more great information there. In the meantime, I have a question for you. Let us know in the comment section below, what do you love doing?
Win, live your dreams and make a significant difference with your life in 2016 by requesting a free 90-minute coaching strategy session with me, by expressing your interest in the comment section below, or emailing me at info@jasonjohnmurillo.com.